All right, so we are back at it. We are going to play Batman Arkham Asylum. It's been so long since I've actually played this game, but it is the best, or at the time when it first came out, it was the best Batman game. Actually, all the Arkham games like really kicked it up a notch for Batman games, and I remember when it first came out. A friend of mine, we were basically amazed, about how they actually did this. Like it was, from doing the detective work to the gadgets to, it was just really, impressive. Even like, sneaking around, like it was how we imagined a Batman game. So like finally seeing it put together was great. So I'm playing. I just got past the first board. I'm trying to figure out the controls here, so I'm just like, what button is that again? Even though it tells you the button, and then I'm like trying to fumble on the controller, like, yeah. So, yeah, this is kind of, I did the I guess, prequel, and now I'm actually in the game, and this is Arkham Asylum. And off in the back, you see a Wayne Tower, which is interesting. And the moon hangs low over Gotham City because it's just as ominous as it could be. Gotham City is the worst city in the world, and yet Batman still, apparently whatever Batman is doing isn't working. So I am creeping up on the security guards because I'm actually in detective
Sorry,
mode and
sir,
I can't tell
but
who
you
they
can't
are. I
come
just
in
know
this
their
way.
bodies.
It's locked down.
So I
Where's the
was
door?
actually going to try
Led to the
to
old pump
probably,
station.
choke him out. But
Warden Sharp
then it
had
was
it
like, oh,
closed
press
down
A to
soon
talk.
after
I
he
was like,
arrived.
okay.
Said it
Yeah.
was a
So
security risk.
I am playing with the sound off for a little bit because I was doing some, I think I was listening to something. Um, so yeah, this is me trying to figure out what to do with the sound off.
Hello?
And again, I
Anyone?
don't know who these people are because I'm in detective mode.
Batman, you got out. What's happening
It's
back
like,
there?
talk to him.
I
All
got
right,
directed
well, that
over
sounds
here and then
good.
the radio stopped.
So,
They keep playing this damn tune over and
the other
over.
thing that I really
Joker's in control of
appreciated
the
about
island.
this game
He's responsible
is
for
the
sending you
voice
over here.
acting. They
How
use
did
the
he get
voice
out?
actors
I mean,
from
you're
the
here and
Batman
An
animated series.
Arkham
So you
guard
got
named
Kevin
Frank
Conroy as
Bowles
Batman,
betrayed you all. He broke out Joker, who killed him when he was no longer
Mark
here.
Hamill as the
some
Joker.
loyalty. Do you need any
I
help?
think her name's
No, you and your men are safer here. I'll
Tamara.
find you if I need
I
anything.
forget her last name. The girl who does the voice for Harley Quinn. So all the voices are the voices from the animated series, which just makes this even more like steeped in the Batman lore. So I really appreciated that. And like I said, even it was this was a Batman game, and it felt like it. From the like I said, like the swinging gadgets, um, the utilities you'll pick up, the use of the cape for like gliding. They really thought whoever the makers of this game, they really thought about again. I feel like they were like, we need a good Batman game, not what we've been subjected to. So it's just good to see it. I'm actually kind of just walking around exploring, just trying to see the lay of the land. Um, but yeah, so I also like that, like how they, again, everything's Batman, and so uh, we just talk to the
So the
regular,
Joker's free
regular
again.
police
Not
officers
for
because in this universe, this particular Batman universe, the police know who Batman is, they know what he does, and there's no problem. Um, and so he's, they know his work. And again,
Thank
Gotham
God it's
City
you.
is the worst
Have
city
you
in the
caught
world,
Joker yet?
and so
No,
having
but I'm going to
a
track him
rich
down.
billionaire
I
playboy
need you to stay here.
patrol the streets at
Stop
night,
anyone trying to get into
it's
the
important,
mansion.
Whatever
as
you
the police,
say,
they need
Batman.
help,
No one's
you know.
getting past me.
And thinking about the weird psychology behind Batman. Again, I'm in what is it, detective mode. So I'm not really, like this. This is what I was normally seeing. I'm just like, I don't know what this is or who that is, and how do I get out of here? So. Uh-oh. My Batmobile is being,
Oracle.
stolen.
Disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong?
Oh, they got Oracle,
Where were you?
which is,
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion.
for some of you, it's Barbara
Harley
Gordon.
Quinn probably triggered the alarm. If she stood
Or
out
formerly
Gordon with her,
Batgirl,
he could get
when
hurt.
she got
Okay,
shot
done.
by the
The
Joker
Batmobile is
in
still
the,
parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North.
oh
I
gosh,
sent
how
you
can I
schematics
get
for the
over
entire
it right
island.
now?
I've marked key locations
Killing
like your
Joke.
car.
Yeah,
Thanks, Oracle.
which is, they did a movie which was kinda, which I would say was, they expanded a lot, but it's actually one of the best, like, kind of Joker stories. But yeah, they did a little bit more than, I think some people were okay with Batman and Barbara. So.
I can't believe it. They killed Jackson.
Stay with your colleague. I'm ending this. Now.
The other thing with this game is there is a lot of name dropping. So if you are an avid Batman reader, you will see a lot. You will hear a lot of Batman character or people in Batman comics and characters, which again was attention to detail, which is really good. Again, I'm trying to figure out the controls here. And choke him out, choke him out, choke him out, choke him out. Sleep, sleep, and sleep. Go to sleep. So, but yeah, and this world felt like the game world felt really expansive, even though you were just in Arkham Asylum. Oh my gosh, they are beating my car with instruments. Time to kick butt. The fighting here, the fighting mechanics were good. You felt like this was kind of like a Batman thing, where you can fight multiple dudes. Yeah, just like that. In the middle of it, you can, like, behind you grab somebody who's coming at you and maybe fight them. It just felt really like they thought about it. I just got hit with a pipe, and that's why everything is just blurry. So, but yeah, they just really did a lot of good work with the mechanic. In later games, they do a little bit, of course, this was like the first one, but in later games, it gets a little bit clearer. Oh my gosh, look at my baby. Look what they did to her. Now I can blow things up. Nice. So.
Harley trashed the car. Looks like.
And I think
need to search the area around
Arkham
the
City
Batmobile.
is actually where you
There
get
could
to
be a
drive the
clue as to where she
Batmobile
took
around,
Gordon.
which was interesting. Because you couldn't actually run over people, you would electrocute them. I did the air quotes there with as you ran into them, which, that's what cars do, right? They don't actually hit people, they electrocute them, off to the side. So it was interesting. And a lot of the they had, they just had, they had like the whole, like, you had to do driving sequences, and driving was kind of clunky, but but yeah, so that was Arkham City, another one. Like,
Gordon's favorite tobacco.
they really did their thing
Gordon's
with
smarter
these
than he
games.
looks. Left me a trail to follow.
And I just
found
really
a
love
pipe.
how they
It has
put
your
it
father's
together, like
initials carved
like I
on it.
said,
It was
detective
a birthday
mode.
gift I
Like,
gave him last year.
yeah,
There's
you
no
felt
way
like,
he'd
oh
believe it.
snap,
Exactly.
I am Batman.
He's left
I
me a
could do
trail to
this.
follow.
I got the
He's
tech.
alive, Barbara.
I'm following the traces of tobacco from Gordon's pipe because he was smart to kind of just trot them down.
I'm going to have to find another way around to get.
And you see that arc?
The wall
You
ahead
know,
is weakened for my explosive gel to blow through and open up a new path.
Here we go. So again, this is another point where I'm trying to figure out the controls. I'm like, yeah, put that away. Now blow up. Do something. Explode. Yep, not working. Batarang. Nope. It's my first day, everyone. My first day being Batman, okay? Like, oh, there it goes. Okay, I got it. It was my first. It's my first day as Batman. So. I also like how he just doesn't kick in doors. He just, like, you know, opens them like a regular person. Like, yep, just gonna go in the door. Not Batman it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting some troubling reports of a bat infestation in Joker Asylum.
Now again, I'm in detective mode, so I can't see them. But those are people who are, they're all mental patients in Arkham Asylum. And I figure, you know, let me just get by them, not really worry. I just love this detective mode. Like, this was one of the things that, like, again, made the game really impressive to me, because it was just like, oh, again, you get to use Batman tech. So here we go with thugs. Of course, they didn't see me swing by them because I'm Batman. What I'm actually trying to do here is I don't have the drop down skill to, like, you know, come in and basically brutalize them. So I don't realize that now. but I'm still trying to do it for whatever reason. Now, you know, so did I just hop in the middle of them and just, you know, take them out because, you know, that's what Batman does. And I took a pipe to the back of the head.
This'll hurt.
Yep. A lot of this also too goes with the spark of, you know, does Batman kill? You know, because, you know, these people clearly are bad and they should be, you know, killed. But yes, Batman has killed in the comics. A lot of people don't like to admit that, but yes, it happens. You can only fight crime passively for so long. Here we go. And this was the new Harley Quinn style outfit.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like
I'm over here.
Which again, you know, goes, you know, video gaming. I just really like detective mode. That's why I'm in it most of the time. I just like to see people's bones. That's all. And there's the Joker on the screen.
Sorry, B-Man. You'll have to find another way.
Also, all throughout here, you'll hear, you know, as you've been listening, the Joker is talking on the speakers.
Gotta find another route.
So now I have to find another way in. I did a lot of walking in this game. I don't know why. Like, it was like I was afraid to run. Like, what happens if, like, he run, like, you know, can't get there too fast. Want the cops to, you know, have something to do. So now I go to detective mode and detect a weakness in the structure. Shazam! Wrong superhero, but you know, still.
the doctors rounded up. Search every inch of the medical building.
Those little question marks are, you know,
I mean it.
the
Search every
Riddler.
room, every office, and every trash
He gives
can.
like these riddles, and the more you collect, the more points you get. And like the cool thing is, like, the riddles are like be in a room and you'll be trying to search around an area to try to find, you know, what the riddle is. The answer to the riddle is where you're located, or where you might have to search somewhere and check it out. So like I'm just sneaking through, and I realize, holy crap!
Get down there with the others. Move it.
Okay, okay, I hear you. I'm going.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
These ruffians are holding people hostage. So this was another cool thing about the game, was the battle tactics. So again, I realized I don't have all of, like, I can't drop down and grab that guy and suspend him, even though I want to. But I can do some kind of stealth attack, like I'm going to do here. And quickly forget, like, how to blow things up. Like, I've been doing this. I've done it like 3 times, and I still don't remember. I'm just, you know, marking my territory. I'm like, oh, there we go. So yeah, so I blew out that wall, which blew out that, you know, blew up the guy, and they're all running towards him. Now, I should have waited. To drop down, but again, I'm like, oh, I could just, and he's got an automatic rifle, and I'm taking lots of, you know, fire. Let's get out of here. And of course, they can track you because they already know where you are, and it's not really, so yeah, drop down, try to hide. You know, I should work in the shadows more.
Disappeared. Oh God, he just vanished.
To rattle the cages. So yeah, you go missing. They're still hunting for Batman.
Feeling a little stressed out there?
But yeah, I'm just kind of like, I don't have anything that would help me in this particular moment. Had I been more of a tactician when it came to taking people out. And boom, shotgun. Oh, ow. So yeah, in sequence is a Joker over your corpse, you know.
Someone finish it.
But yeah, I love this game. It's a good game, you know, and I've embarrassed myself enough, so I'm going to end this. All right, I'll see you guys later.